Hello Sagittarius, and welcome to your tarot scopes for the time of August. Oh, nearly forgot the month. August 2013. Now we will be looking at your home and your family, your career and your goals. We'll also be looking at your finances and your health and well-being and relationships as well. Okay, so here we go. We're going to have a look at your home and your family. Now, the first thing that you have up here, it's all about things are not going according to plan. So it's all about structure is out the window. You may be finding that things feel a little bit uncontrollable, but maybe that's what this is about. It's about you staying flexible and just allowing things to happen as they are. Maybe you don't need a routine this period of time. Maybe people need to kind of like be a little bit wild and a little bit loose and a little bit silly. Maybe it is that you really don't have a controlling interest in what's happening at the moment, and maybe you don't need to. So I guess, you know, your word for this is about kind of like, or your word for the month is about you kind of stepping back and going, you know what, this is it. Whatever falls, wherever the cards fall, that is it. You know, I'm going to be happy with this. But I just feel like as if, you know, you don't want to, you just want to relinquish anything that, you know, relinquish control, but relinquish any concerns about this, because I do feel that things are going to work out better once you do. Once you step back and just let things happen, they'll work out better, okay, than what you can preconceived right now. But this month is all about, you know, kind of expenditure, letting things happen. You know, if you're making changes here, let them happen, okay? So that's your key word, just let go. In connection with your career and your goals, lots and lots of new adjustments coming in. Now, you could be putting in new systems. You may be finding that you're trying something new. You may be upping your skills. You might be starting a new course. Whatever it is, okay, these changes are going to be beneficial to you, not just now, but also in the future. And it's through adapting or accepting that these changes are coming in, you're able to kind of feel that you're in a better position, not just mind-wise, but also that you're in a better position confidence-wise as far as your job and your skills are concerned. Now, for those that are looking for work, you may be finding that you're adapting to, you know, like a change in those schedules. So, for instance, you know, instead of going for interviews all the time, you may be finding that you put through a job system. You may be finding that you are, you know, asked to do something as a triad or a bit of a temporary, and you're adapting yourself to that. I just kind of get that you'll be accepting that this is the way that it's going to be for a period of time, all right? And for those that are trying to start their own business or they have their own independence on a career path, you may be finding that you're ready to introduce new methods into this, and by doing so, there is a method in your madness. It will turn out to be quite successful, okay? So this is about kind of going with the flow, getting with the times, and kind of being prepared to make those changes to fit in. In connection with your finances, now you're going to be finding a lot of talk about agreements and contracts, and even real estate could become very important during this period of time. Whatever you're doing, you're going to be locked into it, and it's going to be something that you're committed to for some period of time. For some, this is going to be quite beneficial. For others, it's like as if you're attracting what you need into your life, and those agreements are going to secure you up financially for the future for some time to come. Like I said, this is about you kind of needing this security, okay? So that stability is definitely going to be there. It just could mean that money's going down onto, you know, rental bonds. You may be finding that you're, you know, building a house and getting a, you know, deposit, whatever it might be, okay? You're making these commitments that are going to be there in the strong basis for the future. In connection with your health and your well-being, boy, are you motivated this month. You're going to be finding everything seems to be going ahead quite nicely. And the success that comes here is that it's like as if you've kind of like set yourself a bit of a goal, and you're definitely streamlining towards that. Lots of mobility, so that's very important to keep yourself going. Excuse me. And to make sure that you've got everything happening the way that you need. So you could be finding that you're joining the gym, you're walking more, you're exercising, you're feeling a lot more freer, you know, whether it be in the mind, whether it be in the body, or whether it be in the spirit. In connection with your relationships, now you may be finding here that there's a little bit of competition around this month. Now, for those that are insecure in relationships, that could be that this kind of spikes up a little bit of, you know, like, oh wow, you know, I may have been taking my partner for, you know, granted for a little while here, and I'm starting to realize I'm feeling a little bit, you know, threatened or a little bit on the outside here. I don't feel that there's anything that you need to really worry about, but you could be finding the competitive spirit within yourself yourself kind of like comes out. And this could be quite good, because where you may have been having a few doubts, struggles or problems within your relationship, you might have the energy to actually push through and make it a little bit more successful for yourself. So, you know, any opposition there, push through, good results, you won't be looking back. Now, for those that are single and looking, you may be finding that you A, have a bit of competition, or B, you might be going through a bit of opposition as far as, you know, do I really want somebody in my life? Is this really the person that I want? Maybe somebody's kind of, you know, quite attractive to you, but you're kind of internally going, am I ready for this, you know? So it could be that you're just going through quite a bit of conflict of interest within yourself about whether this is going to work or whether it isn't. If you've been a little bit on your own for a long period of time, you're a little bit hesitant about kind of getting out there, maybe this month's opening up that chance for you to push through any of those doubts and fears and probably make something positive, you know, come about.